What it be like in the hood, sitting creatures in your own hood? It's your boy Blaze Sight from Pokemon News, your place for the best pack battles, some awesome channel spotlights, and some delicious giveaways. Now, today in the news, we're gonna cut a couple of things out, and this episode might be a little different than what we usually do, but that's only because I had to explain to y'all why I didn't get the news last week. I felt bad about that. I like doing the news, I like doing what I like to do, and I like doing it for my people, and y'all my people. So last week I was going through some personal things, long story in the short, because then we get into these giveaways, so I ended up not posting the Pokemon news. I apologize for that. Will not happen again. But what I do want to say is, since I didn't do last week and I forgot to do it, I'm going to shout out everybody who I had in the news last week, because the problem wasn't that I didn't do the news last week. I did the news last week. It just has no sound. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I hit, but it has no sound. Matter of fact, yeah, no, I'm sorry. I had to check and make sure that we had sound, because what the anyway, I had to check and make sure we had sound. Y'all don't understand how bad I be going through these not having sound in these videos. Like, I learning how to be a content creator, like, professionally, is actually a real job, and it's actually a headache. It's fun, but it's actually a real job, and it's actually a headache. No bullshit. Anyway, into the giveaways, because I don't want to keep on holding y'all up. PokeJackmon is doing a 400 follower giveaway. He hit his 400 followers. So PokeJackman, sorry, I said Jackmon. Like, anyway, he's doing a 400 follower giveaway, and when he gets to 1,000 followers, he's doing another giveaway. So y'all better get at my man's. Got Cards is doing a sub giveaway, where you have to go to his YouTube and sub to his YouTube, and that's how you enter that giveaway. I would go do that. Speaking of, don't even worry about it. Tay Rips is doing a sub giveaway also. Let It Rip Free Pack Friday, where they do their giveaway every Friday. We have a few people who do stuff every giveaway every day, or giveaways every week. I don't have all of them right here right now, but make sure you guys go check them out. Pokebean is doing a 100 follower giveaway. He reached 100 followers, so make sure y'all go give him some love. Carolina Card Customs is also doing a giveaway. Hyperion is still doing that giveaway. You still have a chance to enter that. Now, they were in last week's news. Rumple Family Rips is also doing the giveaway. Now, on to the second portion of Pokemon news. As I said, this episode is going to be a little different than what I usually do. So what I do want to do is give a major shout out to everybody who I had in last week's Pokemon news that I didn't get to shout out this week, because, you know, whatever. So let's start with Let It Rips. They always do Free Pack Friday, so of course they were in last week. Ridakai Rips, he was doing a giveaway on Saturday, but I completely missed that. That is my fault due to the video. Tuna Collects, Dre Rips, Pixel Force, Pretty Lord Cards, Recon Rangermon, Pat Rips Packs, Hollow Decks, Anonymous Trainer, Maddie TCG Collects. I ain't done yet. Next pulls, Patch and Packs. Patch and Packs' giveaway is awesome, because Patch and Packs giveaway is being kind of sponsored by Spanky, or was being sponsored by Spanky, if that makes sense. They had a thing going on. You got to go check their original pages out, because I no longer have those videos. But if you go check their pages out, they have a thing going on where Patch and Packs had sent Spanky something. Spanky did a giveaway, but in order to enter the giveaway, you had to go back to Patch and Packs and like his original video, whatever. You have to go check that out for yourself, but it is definitely dope, and I will go do it. D-Dog Collector was also doing a giveaway. Pokemon was also doing a giveaway. Now, I also want to shout out, hair in my mouth. I also want to shout out Nikki Streds. Nikki Streds did an awesome thing for me last week. Even though the news did not come out last week, I had somebody I was supposed to interview last week, but the scheduling just wasn't right, so I didn't get the chance to get him. Nikki did the interview for me last minute, which was awesome. Shout out Nikki Streds. That is my boy. I love you to death, my God. Thank you so much for pulling up for me last minute. I also would like to give a shout out to the Max Charmander, Water Trainer Tom, Dad True, and Sylveon _ Umbreon 27. All these beautiful creators I was gonna mention last week in the news, but as y'all know, the sound messed up, so I didn't get the chance to do that. Also, shout out Jacob, Foggy Finds, and Nikki Strez is on that list again because I was gonna do. He was supposed to be the interview, so that's channel spotlights. That's for channel spotlights. So yeah, shout out to all those creators. Thank you all for doing your thing. I hope that I hope all you guys continue to do your thing, and I hope that all the people who are excited to see Pokemon news on Saturday continue to be, because Pokemon news is still coming, and it will be coming Saturday, and it will be coming every Saturday, and I will not let anything, including my problem of personal feelings, stop me from doing this for y'all, unless I'm super duper down, which was kind of the case last week. It's just I didn't have the energy to pa, kind of like how I got energy to pa now. So with that being said, I would like to give a shout out to all those great creators. Thank you guys for doing your thing. Sorry I missed your giveaways, and I'm sorry I did not get that out fast enough to you to get you more revenue on it, even though a lot of you have more followers than me, but you get what I'm saying. So with that, Pokemon news is done today, y'all. I'm sorry, but it's a real short episode of Pokemon news. Now I do have something special, because I've been piling up on these interviews. I've been piling up on them. Like, I've been hitting people up, hey, you da 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 da. Now I do have a couple people planned for the next couple of weeks who I plan to do at the end of the Pokemon news, because I like to put a little 5 minutes of the interview at the end of Pokemon news for y'all to watch. So today, Daniel Rips is going to be the one at the end of Pokemon news. This week was his week. Shout out to Daniel Rips, and then shout out to him for staying extra long because of the fact that I completely messed up the recording. Like, as me and him were recording everything, my laptop ended up dying, and it did not save the original recording that me and him did when I first did the interview. And he still stayed for an extra 10-20 minutes or so to redo another video with me. Shout out to him, and shout out to all the great creators who do take the time to help other smaller creators out, or help just be there for people. That's super awesome. I love this community that I'm in. I love all of you guys, from Dearest Judy to Set to Nikki to Hoodie to Daniel to Pokerips to Movie Minute to DJ to Family Packs to PokeClan fam. It's so many of y'all that I got a lot of love for, and I appreciate a lot of y'all for showing out for me and coming out for the Pokemon news. So like, I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate this community. So let's keep it going. Let's keep the vibes going. Let's keep on thriving, striving, and doing what we can do. But without any further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all look at Daniel Rips in our great interview. Shout out to him once again. See y'all next week in the Pokemon news. What it be like in the hood, sitting gorgeous in your own hood? It's your boy Blaze Say here for round 2, because I messed up round 1. Here with the great Daniel Rips. How you feeling, bro?
Good, man. How are you?
I'm alright. I'm so sorry that I got you doing this a second time.
Oh, bro, you're good. It's all good.
Oh my god. Okay, so for the people that missed, because me and you talked about a lot. That's so irky. For the people who missed it, what is your favorite set from this Scarlet and Violet era?
So, Scarlet Violet era brought brought a lot of great sets, a lot of new rarities on cards and stuff. It's honestly kind of hard to pick one, but Black Bolt, White Flare would be one of my favorite ones. Right up there with Destined Rivals and Journey Together. Mainly because, Team Rocket, Gen 1. Who doesn't love Team Rocket?
Facts.
Plus, we haven't got Team Rocket set in forever. Like 15, 20 years, something like
Yeah.
that. And then Generation 5 actually holds a special place in my heart because that's whenever I started understanding Pokemon more, like the video game, the more competitive aspect of it, instead of just like using brute force to try to take down every gym leader.
Yeah.
Getting more into the type advantages and all the natures and stuff.
So do
So
you
that's
play? My fault. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, you're good. But that's why Generation 5 holds a special place in my heart. That's why I really like Black Bolt and White Flare.
Oh wow. So do you play competitively? If you don't mind telling the people, where do you work at like in real life?
So I work at a local grocery store chain located in Southwest Louisiana. Well, not Southwest, but just in various parts of Louisiana. And it's also located in Southeast Texas called Market Basket Foods. And it's a grocery store. We're mainly known for our boudin and sausage. That's what people drive all over for. I mean, if you know, you know. I know a lot of people's probably never heard of boudin, living far away down from Louisiana, but
Yeah.
this state.
That's dope. Yeah, I'm from Baltimore, so I that's my first time ever hearing about it. Wow, that is super super dope. And as far as your favorite generation and your favorite Pokemon, who could we give that to?
Generation 1, of course, and playing Fire Red, not knowing a single thing of what I'm doing. I'm just like, yeah, well, the Charmander thing looks cool, so I'm just pick that one. And that was that.
Wow, that is super dope. That is super dope. Yeah, because with people in the Pokemon world working their jobs, it's nice to see that people in real life still work their job and still engage in the Pokemon world. Because your first Pokemon game.
Uh, the first one I was like exposed to was Fire Red, and like I would borrow it from a friend and play it until I got my own copy. But the very, very first one I actually like got that my parents bought me for my own copy was Pokemon Pearl. Fire Red came after
Oh wow,
Pearl.
that's super dope.
Like I remember seeing the commercials. I was like, "Oh, Dad, I want that game." And I think it was right when the Nintendo DS Lights came out.
Yeah,
I want to say it came out with Pearl, and I think like the year later was the DSi's with the camera and stuff.
yeah, because it came
I
out.
begged and begged and begged Nintendo DS, and my dad was like, "Well, if you can spell Nintendo, I'll buy you one on my way home from work." And I was like, "Are you serious?" He was like, "Yeah, I'm a kid, and to me, like at that age, Nintendo was a huge word." So I outsmarted him. I waited until the commercial came back on and spelled it. I was like, "Here you go." He didn't think I was going to be able to do
Oh
it.
wow.